Hi everybody, I'm Feeonnaa and welcome to a video made from bits and pieces over a period of time to fix the ute after I got rear-ended. No, it's mine. Long story, but to start with, this is where we're at. So I was towing the Z on the car trailer and someone rear-ended me, pushing the tow tongue over and of course damaging up the plastics. There's also other damage. The corners cracked open both sides. I can only assume that comes from the impact, and the exhaust is hanging a bit lower, which I'd like to tidy up that. So I'm not really sure how long this video is going to take to actually put together, but this is where we're starting. And due to the other party's lack of insurance, we're trying to do this on the cheap. And because this car's over 17 years old, I can't just buy new parts from Ford either. So scavenging parts and doing some of the work myself is completely unfair, but that's just how it is sometimes. Alright, so I have stripped off a whole bunch of the parts to see what's bent and what's damaged. Obviously that looks like a standard bar to me, with just like an XR6 sort of extra plugged in. Either way, that's the chassis is a little bit tweaked where the tow bar bolts onto it, but I don't think it's too bad. So I still need a tow car, so if I get a new tow bar and bolt that on, and then we'll try and make sense of getting some parts for the cosmetic damage and then getting them repainted, I guess. Alright, we're at the wrecker. I'm going to pull up some bits and see whether we can make them work. Bit of a shame that this bumper has some damage on it, because otherwise it's pretty tidy, but maybe I can get it for a cheap because of the damage. Alright, load it up. Gosh, so hot and sweaty I'm actually dizzy, but anyway, cool drink, go home. Try and fit this up. Having spent some time just buffing off the rust, giving it a coat of black, and I managed to pick up a bumper. It's just a standard bumper, it's not XR6, but it's better nick than what I have, and they threw it in for nothing, so I'm not going to say no. Just need to start reassembling this as an interim measure, because that way I'll be able to tow. And that, I mean, I'm all about having a tow vehicle. I need that utility. So even if it doesn't look great, at least it can tow. This is the original XR6 bumper without the additional garnishes. As obviously you can see, there's quite a little bit of damage there. And this is the bumper I picked up for free, because it has damage and it's not exactly in great condition, but it is better than the original. And while I do still have the garnishes, they are damaged. So I don't know whether it's really worth bothering to put them in at this point. Okay, that's a bit of a falsedom. So the garnishes that make up the XR6, I've only just placed them on the ute just so I can make sense of how they go, because they really do just sort of sit over a standard bar. And if you pull them off, because they come off, it becomes just a standard rear end. So it's only these little garnishes that I'm going to need to find, but that's for a matter of insurance. The biggest part is, of course, that I now have a tow bar. At least I can tow again.